Live from Hazard, Kentucky, this is Jammin John's Wrestling News. Here's your news for Saturday, April 13th, 2019. I'm sure all of you over the past couple of days have heard this drama that's been going on with Sasha Banks and Bayley and the WWE. Well, I have an update to all of this. Sasha Banks' husband, Mikaze, released a statement on Twitter today, which could be a reference to the rumors that Sasha attempted to quit WWE over the weekend. Mikaze tweeted on Twitter, "In life, there comes a point in time where passion and pleasure intersect with business and finances, where the smart choice completely contradicts the right one. And when that time comes, some people will understand, but most people won't. They'll talk about you, they'll question whether you made a mistake, they'll cry because they miss you, they'll laugh and say good riddance. But at the end of the day, your choices are your own. They're not for everyone to understand except yourself. Life will become difficult. The road you travel may get rockier. Believe in yourself. Believe in your dreams and what they mean to you. And as long as you stay true to who you are and why you make the choices you make, then they will always be the right ones." Also, ProWrestlingSheet.com provided an update on how Sasha and Bayley reacted to losing the Women's Tag Team Championships at WrestleMania. ProWrestlingSheet.com tweeted, "Heard from a few sources now saying Sasha Banks and Bayley were laying on the floor of the locker room on Sunday and back at the hotel in front of one of their rooms, loudly making it known they were unhappy about losing the tag titles." And, in what could be a hint of future plans, several people have noted that Sasha Banks has stopped following Vince McMahon and WWE on Twitter. In addition to that, Sasha recently started following the Twitter accounts of AEW, Cody Rhodes, and Kenny Omega. Stay tuned to Jammin John's Wrestling News for any further breaking news updates on this story. During a recent edition of Busted Open Radio, Mark Henry gave high praise to Sami Zayn's return promo on Raw by saying, "That was not written for him. They said, 'Sami, how do you feel about this situation?' And he let the world have it. I walked up to him and I said, 'Man, who the hell are you? Where has this guy been all this time?' He said, 'Mark, I'm not holding back no more.' And I said, 'Don't. There are people that can wrestle their butt off, but they don't have to because they can get more done in a 3-minute promo than some can in a 20-minute match.'" Mark Henry continued on by saying, "Sami, if you're listening, do your thing. I want to see it. The fans want to see it. The thing that resonated the most with me was you sit out there and you point your fat fingers at people that are out there killing themselves and you judge them. You judge them based on what you think, not on what you know." Dave Meltzer of F4WOnline.com commented on the Money in the Bank pay-per-view moving to May this year and how it was possibly done to distract people from AEW's Double or Nothing pay-per-view. Meltzer said, "They moved Money in the Bank up this year though for that reason, or is it that reason? To, who knows. I think it was probably, Money in the Bank is a stronger show, so why would you do that change? Because coming right out of WrestleMania, they usually go in there with that 1 month where they like, well, we don't want to do a big pay-per-view, so June's a better time for that. But yeah, they're going to go with Money in the Bank in May." Meltzer also commented on why Road Dogg stepped down from his position as co-lead writer on SmackDown Live by saying, "The show's being ripped apart and then having ideas being taken out of context." Thanks to RingsideNews.com for the quotes. The WWE released the following statement regarding Nia Jax having surgery. WWE said, "Nia Jax announced on Twitter that she will be out of action as she undergoes surgery to repair both of her ACLs. Jax relayed that she's been dealing with pain in both knees due to injuries over the past year and is grateful for the support of the WWE Universe." And finally, here on Jammin John's Wrestling News, the WWE also posted the following preview for this coming Monday's Raw. WWE said, "Defending both Monday Night Raw and the honor of his family, Roman Reigns defeated Drew McIntyre in a brutal match at WrestleMania. After Reigns succeeded against a Scottish psychopath in his first singles match since his battle with leukemia, the WWE Universe anxiously awaits his next move. Will Reigns look to challenge his Shield brother Seth Rollins for the Universal Championship, the very title he was forced to relinquish in October, or does he have another conquest in mind? Don't miss any of the live action on our first night of the Superstars Shakeup, live at 8/7 Central on USA Network." And that is your news for Saturday, April 13th, 2019. I'd like to take a moment to apologize for not doing an episode of JJWN over the past couple of days. I've been dealing with my mental health and my anxiety. It's really been bothering me the past couple of days, so I apologize for that. But check back here Monday for another great Jammin John's Wrestling News Flash briefing. Going to be talking about the Superstars Shakeup. I will have the results of the first night of the Superstars Shakeup, so be sure to check that out this coming Monday on Amazon Alexa devices, Spotify, YouTube, Stitcher, and iTunes. Follow me on Twitter at John Caldwell, JONCOLWELL. Follow me on Instagram, the Jammin John. If you'd like to sponsor Jammin John's Wrestling News or your wrestling promotion, wanting to get your next big event out, you can email me, jzcaldwell@gmail.com. That's JZCOLWELL@gmail.com. Big shout out to Ryan Hurdle and Tony Nelson for subscribing to my Patreon. You too can subscribe to me by going to patreon.com/jamminjohn. I have free packages on there ranging from free to $7. Not a whole lot of money. I would really appreciate it if you supported me a little bit financially. Once again, that's patreon.com/jamminjohn. This is Jammin John saying thanks, goodbye, and have a great weekend, everybody.